So I refound my old computer and was looking for photo booth, but they changed the icon. So I've been searching for the last half hour and I found it. Yep, you can't see a picture because I'm gross. I'm allergic to America, the way they live, what they eat, what they drink, and it's made me repulsive. Not that I'm a repulsive person, it's just what's happened is my body has rejected everything that this country makes me put into it, to a point of where I look repulsive, I feel repulsive, I've had enough of it. I was forced to go to the doctor the other day and it cost me money. Money I didn't have. Money that no other country would have charged me to go to see a doctor. So I found out I've got exceedingly high blood pressure. I'm actually close to death, according to the doctor. He actually asked me to get an ambulance and go to the emergency room. That would have cost me $600. I said I don't have the money. Anywhere else I've been in the entire world, it'd be free, because that's what you pay taxes for. In America, you pay taxes to make the rich richer. It sounds iconic, ironic, moronic, but it's actually how this country works. So now I'm close to death, just because of what America tells me to do and offers me. Everywhere else I've been, you can eat food out your backyard. In America, if you do that, you're dirty, you're filthy. I have dandelions growing in my backyard. So what I do is I take the leaves, I cook them into a tea and I drink them. I tell people that I do this. They say, what you drinking? I say, I'm drinking dandelion tea. Where do you buy that? They ask. I say, I didn't buy it. I just got it from my garden. They go, ew, which is the generic American word for you're fucking disgusting. What the fuck do you think you fucking did? You didn't fucking take some of the money that you earned and buy it from a fucking shop like every fucking one else. You got it from the garden, you filthy pig. When they're the filthy pigs, I try and eat healthy, but this country doesn't let you. But there you go. What I want to do now is I want to get better. My blood pressure is 160 something over 120 something. It's huge. It should be 124 over 90 something, I presume. Again, I don't know about blood pressure. It's just what they tell you. Because there's no such thing as free healthcare in this country, so everyone plays at being a doctor. If you've got a scratch on your finger, people will tell you that you've got conjunctivitis. I've had enough. What I'm going to try and do, what I'm going to do, it's another thing about this country, it's all about trying stuff. I'm going to try and get better. I'm going to try and get a better job. I'm going to try and get my stuff taken care of. I'm going to try and... That's basically what it's about. I'm going to fast for as long as I can. I want to fast until my blood pressure goes down and I become a better thing than I am now, which is a troll. I'm as wide as I am tall. I wasn't this when I came to this country. I was actually attractive. Now I'm gross and disgusting. Looked down on. I've had enough of it. Internally, I've got things that are wrong. My teeth are fucked because you don't have dental insurance in this country. I'm sorry, you have dental insurance in this country, but you don't have free dental care. Which means that when he's smacked in the face by a piece of wood accidentally because it was attached to something that shouldn't have broke, but it broke, it's going to cost you in the region of $30,000 to get fixed. So you just have to try and patch it up yourself, which never works because you're not a dentist, because you didn't go to school for dentistry. But this country is all about money. So you end up trying to patch it off yourself and it just gets broken even more until your teeth are all fucked. But that's what they want you to do, because unless you're perfect, you're crap, you're gross, you're disgusting, and that's what they want to make you feel. Because if you feel crap and disgusting, then they have control of you. So I don't mean to get you down, but that's how I feel right now, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, and I know other people are sick of it. So I'm going to fast. And I want to make these videos where I'm actually recording myself, but you can't see me, apart from once in a while you get a flash like that. Because it's actually me here. Oh, you can just almost see my face, there's my hand. But I want to put myself in a place where you can't actually see me. Unless, of course, you put it into some kind of After Effects or Final Cut or Adobe Premiere and then fucking up the contrast so you can actually see me, see how disgusting I am. But I don't want you to do that. What I want to do is get better and be better. Get better and be better. Now the reason I need to fast is to get rid of all the fucking crap that these fucking cunts called America put me through and made me fucking intoxicate myself with. But when I say intoxicate, I don't mean drugs and drink and bollocks and crap, because I've almost got all that in my system. What I'm talking about is what they call food. It's not food, it's junk. It's torture of plants and animals. It's terrible. I hate it. There was a video that I saw where an English chef came to America and talked to school children and showed them videos of how they take newly born chicks and then break off the beaks with a angle grinder basically, and then separate them from males and females and put the males through a chute and the females into a incubator thing, and the males were just ground up alive to make a pink slurry which makes their chicken tenders, and then the females were sent through the chute into cages where they're brought up to make eggs and nothing else. It's terrible, more than terrible. It's disgusting, it's nasty. This whole country is based upon rectangular pieces of paper that are nothing more than things created to control a large amount of people, because a small bunch of greedy snake oil salesmen need to control people. I'm getting really pissed now. I've had enough. It's hard to change when you're surrounded by unlike minds. I wrote a play once. I was about 16 years old. I'm going to give you a synopsis of it. You have these three people that are in space. The spacecraft is broken down. It's no longer in any thoroughfare. It's stranded. And that was the name of the play, Stranded. You've got faith, you've got hope, and you've got wreath. They Wreath realizes that they are stranded. They are nowhere near any way of connecting with anyone to rescue them. He says to Faith and Hope, hey, we need to get this taken care of because we've got enough food for about 3 weeks and we've got enough water for about 3 months, and then we're dead. Faith and Hope looked at him, shrugged their shoulders and say, hey, we have the whole ship to ourselves. We have the whole ship to ourselves. Sorry, I didn't mean to get emotional there. So Faith and Hope started playing games, started messing with the vending machines, see if they can get free food. He started messing with everything really. It was a short play. Whereas Wreath realised what was going on and realised he needed to get rescued. So he created a space buoy, or buoy as they call it in this country, and a beacon, if you wish, and sent it out through an airlock. Now, Faith and Hope kept playing games, and Wreath was alone. He wrote a diary, and it's a diary. He kept saying how hopefully the ship will come and rescue him soon. Hopefully the buoy will get or the beacon will get seen and that kind of stuff. This went on for a long time, but he spent so much time with Faith and Hope that he started to look at Faith and Hope and see how innocent they were, how joyful they were, how external ramifications were nothing. If they were going to get rescued, they'll get rescued. If not, then so what? They're still playing the games. Wreath almost ended up playing games with Faith and Hope when all of a sudden a plasma welder or plasma cutter cut through the door, and a rescue party came in and said, hey, we found a beacon saying you're stranded. But he shook his head and woke up, realised what was going on and said, thank you so much. Faith and Hope turned to the rescuers and said, what the hell do you think you're doing? We're in the middle of a game. And that's the thing. Minority is not a huge bunch of people. Certain groups of people call themselves a minority when they're not. Minority is one person among many. I am a minority. I'm one person within a multitude of different groups. I have followed everyone's rules because I've not been allowed to follow my own for almost all my life. I don't have a large group to be part of. I never have. I'm sick. Physically, mentally, psychologically, spiritually. But I'm still myself. I'm disgusted at what the human race has made me become. When I was a child, I used to hang out with nature. Not because my family went out for walks and all that kind of stuff, because I escaped my family when I could. I preferred to hang out with trees and plants and animals and birds and insects, and one of the most beautiful things I ever saw was a spider build a web. I'm actually proud and gushing that I actually helped it, because the wind was blowing at a point. It made its anchors and it done its circle, but it was and it got to the centre of the web and it was doing its attachments, but a gust of wind was like blowing through. It changed its direction, and it was the spider was having a hard time. So I put my hand behind the web and blocked the wind blowing through, so it could continue making its web. The human race thinks that nature eats and fucks. No, the human race eats and fucks. Nature exists with each other. I saw a plant. It was night time. It was almost like a nettle, or it was a high rise for insects. In the centre was a stalk. Leaves sprung out of it all the way up to the top. On the top of this plant was a spider with a web. Below that was a fly, sat on the leaf. On the stem was an ant. Below that was a cricket, sat on the leaf. Below that was an aphid, sat underneath the leaf. There was more. The thing that I saw were creatures that the human race has brainwashed the human race into believing eats and fucks and does nothing else, living in perfect harmony. Creatures that have been brainwashed into the human race believing of friends and enemies living in perfect harmony. Everyone thinks spiders eat flies. This spider was on top of the plant, and the fly was underneath, and you could feel there was a solidarity between everything that was on that plant. There was a solidarity. So fuck you, human race. You are the one that fucks others, and that's all you do. You are a terrible, terrible thing. And you brainwash. It's terrible. I hate it. And it's been going on for a long, long time. America is a continuation of Nazi Germany. Nazi Germany was a continuation of stuff that happened before that. Because you have a small bunch of twisted people who don't know how to grow food, who don't know how to live with nature, but know how to brainwash. Snake oil salespeople, that's what they are. Hey, if you work for me, I can make you blah. No, hey, if you work for me, no, what they say is, hey, if you work for me, I can make your life better. What they actually do is say, hey, work for me or else you become homeless. I've been homeless. I've been healthy. I've been wealthy. I've been wise. I am now ugly. I am grotesque, inside and out. I have had no help from the human race to fix the problems that the human race put me through in this country. Really? And I'm not the only one. Flint, Michigan. The governor of Flint, Michigan wanted to save money. Against everyone's better judgment, he hired people with money, qualified people who are qualified about plumbing. He gave them money, enough money for them to say okay. Against everyone's better judgment, money and snake oil salesmen plumbed lines into an antiquated, deteriorated aqua system which is still 4 years later destroying Flint, Michigan. The governor raised millions of dollars to clear his name. Not to fix a problem that he created, but to clear his name. I went to Flint. I saw what was going on. I saw children with burnt hands. They had blisters on them and scars. I found out that's because they washed their hands after going to the bathroom. I saw people turn the faucets on and the water wasn't even a natural colour. It was orange. It smelt disgusting. It smelt disgusting. It smelled like something you put a mask on for. It was disgusting. It's hard to explain. It smelled like chemicals, but the kind of your mind just a danger. It smelled like chemicals that you would you thought just by inhaling the smell of it would give you death. I'm not joking. It was horrific. The smell was horrific. I've smelt dead people. I've smelt dead animals. I know what death smells like. This was worse than that. This made me say, oh my God, and I don't say that. So I came home, and I'm not really computer savvy. I created a GoFundMe page, and I've seen these go. People, oh, my puppy needs to get his nails clipped. GoFundMe, and they're getting thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. And stupid, my kid needs school books. GoFundMe, and I've seen these GoFundMe things. So this is what I said. I've been to Flint, Michigan. It's terrible. The GoFundMe page was called Fix Flint, Michigan. I've forgotten the rest of it. But basically what it was that it's horrific in Flint, Michigan. All I'm asking is for you to donate what you can afford. $1, $5, $20, whatever you wish. Just please tell someone else to do the same. A year and a half later, I got a notification from GoFundMe that my GoFundMe page was being closed because the only person who had contributed to the fund to fix Flint, Michigan was me.